Hi, hello, hey fam. Don't mind my wet hair. I'm going to be on overhead most of the time, so y'all won't have to deal with me, but welcome to the circus. My desk is covered with what I call yarn turds. Sorry. I'm sure that would offend some people, most especially the makers of this yarn. I don't think they really care much what I'm doing now, to be honest. So, I don't know. Oh, it is what it is. Yes, this is the shape of them. It comes in a thing like this. It's like a new shape for the yarn. I think the shape, like you have a hank or a cake or a skein of yarn, and I think they want us to call this an ogo of yarn. And then when you open it, I don't want to open another one because they're just like, I feel like it just, when you open this up, this comes apart and it's one big long thing. And it's attached in the middle with a plastic thing that you undo. And then it's just like this big long thing of yarn. And yeah, so on this particular one, I did use all of the colors, but some of them have colors in them I don't want to use. And then, so I took them apart, and then this is what they look like when you take them apart, and I call that a yarn turd. Because, you're my niece. You know what it's like in our family. You know what I'm talking about. Everything is, bathroom humor in our family. That's always the go-to, right? Am I right? I'm just stacking them up over here. I keep saying that I have some here I haven't decided if I'm going to use or not. Let me just follow myself over here so I can see comments and so on. Use the green. That's what I wanted to bring in today. Kind of first thing. Here's all these purples. Wow, I really need to deal with these because I'm making a mess. I'm making a mess. They all need wound up, but I don't want to do that on the live. I want to crochet on the live. Yeah, I think the green should be next, but I have to finish this round. Let me go ahead. I don't like to overhead until it hits 9 o'clock, just in case Courtney wants to show up, because then I won't be able to see if she's requesting to join once I go up. But I have the wallpaper here so we can talk about colors and what I'm going to bring in. And don't you love how I didn't plan this out at all? And here I am. How you doing tonight, Julie? Thank you for the photos. And just, I think I may adjust that pattern to join in the corner, so I might not need it, but I do appreciate it that you sent it to me. But I've been really unproductive the last couple days. I haven't felt really well. Yesterday after I had that bike ride, I crashed for hours, and then today I wasn't feeling so great, but I did test for COVID and I'm negative, so I think you deconstructed most of the last several rows because I didn't like the orange. Well, yeah, with that, I don't know what it's going to look like with a corner join. I think it's going to be the same regarding cake yarn, but just this pattern does not lend itself to cake yarn being continuous because it has that jog. And I think that's going to be true no matter where it's joined. Alexa, stop. I don't know why she announces this. Why does she announce this calendar event and nothing else. And it's not like she's announcing everything that comes up. I don't understand. I don't get it. Okay. Whew. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Yes, I'm not. I'm negative. I was exposed a couple weeks ago. And I definitely was like in close contact with someone who ended up testing positive a couple of hours after I was in close contact with her. So, I think that I would have tested positive in the couple days following, but it's been less than 2 weeks. So I just figured I would test since I was feeling, crappy. You know what? Speaking of crappy, I forgot to flip. See if I can do it. Oh yeah, I can do it from here. Yeah, I'm getting better at this, but yeah, this needs to come down. And let's zoom in a little. Okay, I'm going to do a good job today. I'm going to do a good job. Sis, you're doing a good job. Sis, you're doing a good job. I'm trying. I have so much stuff on my desk. This definitely needs to be addressed. Whew. Okay. Here is the wallpaper. So this is the color we're in love with. We're in love with this color. It's what I added in last night. And everyone loves it. Hi, Kathy. I also added this in last night, which I love. I think this is a perfect match for some of these over here. Okay, and then this also came off of one of the skeins, so I think I'm gonna go a little crazy and also use this, even though it's kind of close to this. I'm hearing no, I'm seeing no objections, so that's a yes. That seems like a yes from everybody. Okay. And I have lots of this. I actually have like 3 things of this, 3 full, because this comes on its own in a solid color. And then let's see. This, let me just put that over here on the turd pile. Sorry for being gross. I'm gonna use that tonight. Let's see. Okay, now these are the greens that I pulled off of various I deconstructed, and I don't know if I have anything else anymore. Man, I deconstructed a lot of my Ogos over here. Green, green. Julie's saying green, green. Hi, Franca. Okay, so this, I think, is very close to this, these leaves, and this part of the leaves and the stuff over here, the sagey. Okay. And then there's this one. What do y'all think of this one? Is this close enough to, this is more of a blue. Do we think this works? I kind of don't. I wish it did. I want something that matches this, but I don't think this truly does. This looks gray. It does look gray on here. And then there's this. which I think is too bright. Because I'm not finding it anywhere in here at all. And this is one of those things, my friend. I think the three of these look good together, right? They look good together. So y'all are saying no to this and no to this. Well, I would love a light sage or tan, but I have to pull it out of I'm pulling it out of the Ogo because I'm not going to mix. So I'd have to go back. I took this wallpaper to the store when I was choosing the yarn. So I have a lot of different colors though. So I think just this little splash of green is going to be enough. I'm just going to throw it in there, and then I'm going to put these in that didn't make the cut pile. I might have some more of this, but I have so much of like the purples and the burgundies and the roses and the coral and all the other colors that I'm just going to put this in like one single crochet round, and that's going to be it. And I think it's going to work because there's not that much green in here. I just want it to like just be there. Just unfortunately, this is the only color I can't find in this in this yarn, but it's okay. There's enough of the rest of it, and really, yeah, I think it'll be great. All right. Thank you for the likes. Ooh, this is a project. All right. Where did I leave off? Yeah, it is. I mean, I was at the store and I was going through like the, I don't know, one of the yarns that's like, I was at Joann's, so it was probably like Big Twist or one of those. And, you know, it's the one where they have all these different colors and you can just choose a skein of this color, a skein of this color, a skein of this color. But it was worsted and I really wanted to do it in something heavier. And I just like wasn't excited. Like I have this little voice of intuition that I believe is my own voice. I talk to myself inside my head. And it was just saying, I don't want to do this. Yeah, I was just like matching up individual colors. And then, so I just put them all back. And I started looking for something else. And I ended up picking up these Ogos. I was like, yeah, I'll just do this. Okay, so I'm finishing up round, what did I say? Round 11. That was yesterday. This is round 6. So it's a double crochet round. And see, already with this blanket, it takes you a long time to get around. So I'll probably only do like a couple of, you know, maybe the rest of this round and maybe one other round. But let's fix this because we don't care to be looking at that. And let's get it together here, buddy. Let's make this good for the people. People can watch. There we go. You talk out loud and people think you're talking to them. There's no one here for me to talk to but me. But sometimes the voice of intuition is like, hey, you know you shouldn't be doing that, or you're not going to like that, or that's, I mean, I had a really weird one happen a few days ago where I like to collect whelks on the beach, seashells, and I got a little bit fanatical about it. And I was on my way home. I was driving home I was on like a 9-hour drive, and I stopped for gas. And the voice inside my head said, go inside that Goodwill. There's something in there for you. And I was like, no, I don't have time. I'm like arguing with my own voice. I'm like, no, I don't have time for this. They're like, just go. So I'm like, all right. So I go in the store and I'm like, what am I here for? I don't want anything. I don't need to be here. I don't want anything. I don't need anything. And they were like, go back to the back right corner of the store. It's right back there. So I go back there and I see like a bin with like some ribbon and a thing of yarn. And I was like, is this what you sent me in here for? And they were like, nope, it's not it. And I'm like, well, what the heck is it? You know, come on. And they were like, it's here. It's right here in this back corner. You're standing like right next to it. And so I'm like looking around. I'm like, is it this pot? Because I was looking for a Dutch oven. They're like, no, that's not it. You'll know it when you see it. And sure enough, on the bottom shelf, there's this gigantic glass. I don't even know what it is. If it's a dish or just a decorative glass thing in the shape of a whelk. And it's huge. I was like, oh, here it is. So I bought, it was $20. That's a lot for Goodwill. So I bought that sucker and I was on my way. I was like, thanks, voice of intuition. Don't ask me how you knew that was there, but I love it. Yes, I have heated conversations with myself all the time, but I've started listening to them because the last one that I had that I didn't listen to, I was parked in, at the doctor's office and I was in a hurry. And so I parked next to this, pole, and the pole had like a concrete base on the bottom of it. And I parked right next to it. And the intuition voice said, you're going to hit that when you come out. And I was like, no, I'm not. I was mad. It was like, no, I'm not. I'm not going to hit it. I'm going to remember. So it was like, all right. And I'm like, Beth, remember that there's that pole there. And when you leave here, you have to back straight out. And did I back straight out? No. I came out. I got in my car. And I totally forgot about that pole and I hit it. And I messed up my beautiful new Mitsubishi Outlander. Oh my gosh. I love that car. It's the first car I ever bought all by myself with nobody's help, with nobody telling me what kind of car I had to buy. And I could get whatever I want. I could spend whatever I want. And I didn't have to justify it to anyone. It's like, it's my money. It's my car, it's my choice, and didn't I mess it up? I hit that pole. So, yeah, after that, I'm like, when I hear the little voice, now I listen to it. I don't argue with it anymore. I listen to what it has to say. Okay, so I'm joining this with a slip stitch to the first double crochet or chain 3 of the round. I'm going to fasten it off. And then I'm going to go ahead with that sage green on this next round because I don't have that much of that. I want to jump over this one. I don't have that much of that yarn, and I want to make sure that I can make it at least once around. So I'm just fastening off. And if you know you're only going to do one round, you can start or end on any stitch of the round as long as you put all the stitches where they belong. I like to rotate my work. I don't want to start another end there because I have, it's messy and I have an end there. So I rotate 1 or 2 points and I just start in a different valley. So this is round 7 and it's a single crochet row. So I'm going to single crochet in every stitch. And this is a superstar. So the top, hold on, let me check the pattern. Make sure I'm doing it right. 6-day superstar. Round 7, single crochet in the same stitch in each stitch around, making 2 single crochet in each center of 5 double crochet from the row below. Top of the center double crochet is above and slightly to the right of the center stitch. Join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet. You should have, let me see, it says 14 single crochet between the 2 single crochet peaks. All right. Ooh, that's a lot. I can see why people who are new to this don't like reading patterns, because that is a lot. I tried to make it really simple, and it was maybe just a little too simple for people. Normally I would start, like that would be the beginning and end of the round, but I know I'm only going to do one row with this, so I'm just going to start wherever. 2 days ago, I started to crochet for half an hour, put it down to do something, came back to it, and it disappeared. Don't you hate when that happens? I would suggest checking the fridge. I have found the remote in the fridge. You picked it up and you set it down somewhere. You took it with you and set it down somewhere. That's my guess. I do that all the time. Or I'll just drop my phone in my purse even though I'm not going anywhere, and then I'll spend a half an hour looking for my phone. Hi, Heather. I have this silver ring. Last year, what year was that? 2021. Have you ever, instead of setting a New Year's resolution, I choose a word for the year. I just choose a word. And the word I chose last year was play. And 2020, we were on pause for a lot of the time, and I was on pause personally because I had a bunch of surgeries. And so I thought, what do you do when you want to go off of pause? I don't want to unpause. You hit play. So I chose the word play for my word for the year. And then I wanted to remind myself to, be joyful and enjoy life, and also play. I'm going to start going again, right? I'm just trying to get this cord out of the way. So I had this silver ring made with the word play on it that I was wearing on my thumb. And that thing played hide and seek with me all year. It would disappear. It was not where I left it ever. And then I would just find it somewhere else. It was insane. It was totally insane. That ring. I'm just making things worse over here. What am I doing? Somebody's asking me what size hook. This is a Furls N, which I think is an 8mm. I don't know, their sizes are different. You started another one yesterday and put it down and it disappeared again. That's crazy. Something does not want you to work on that project, whatever it is. Yeah, so 2022 rolled around and I'm like, I need a new word, but I don't want a new word. I liked that word and I want to keep wearing that ring. So I chose the word pray, and I was like, I'll just wear the play ring and I'll just remember that my word is pray and not play. And because I have a questioning relationship with prayer, and I wanted to just kind of think about that this year and what that means to me. And I was like, but where the heck is that ring? Maybe it's gone. Like maybe it's gone. I can't find it anywhere. And sure enough, I'm sitting there watching TV one day, crocheting, and my Roomba, I have a Roomba that cleans the floor for me, and I see it pushing around this little silver thing, and I was like, I was 100% certain that ring was gone. And there's my Roomba pushing it around. My Roomba found it. Don't ask me where it was. I mean, it must have ended up under the couch or something. It's a patchwork beanie. Well, I think the universe does not want you to make that. They want you to make something else. Maybe the universe wants you to make a superstar blanket. I don't know about you all, but I could just die for these two colors being next to each other. This green and this coral or whatever it is. Like, I'm in love. In love. Beach Day Creations. I love your name. I love the beach. So over in the Betty McKnitterverse, we are doing a knit along for the Wonderful Wallaby sweatshirt style sweater. It's knit almost completely in the round. And so I need yarn for that, and I decided to find some really beautiful hand-dyed yarn by an indie dyer on Etsy and, treat myself to 12 skeins of amazingly beautiful hand-dyed yarn. And I think I found some today, so I'm just waiting to hear back from her if she will be able to get my yarn made, dyed, and sent to me by the time I do my knit along starting on May 10th. So I have that going on, and that is exclusive to my membership community, the Betty McKnitterverse. I know, aren't they? I'm matching my friend's wallpaper, and so I'm just kind of throwing some things together. But I could do a whole blanket with these two colors next to each other. They're just amazingly beautiful, in my opinion. So this is round 7, and if I haven't said it, I'll just repeat because I'm blabbing a lot. It's single crochet in every stitch around and 2 single crochet in the center stitch at the peak. It's okay because we're not starting until May 10th. So you have time to get ready, and I have content. We had our planning meeting yesterday, and I need to get the video up for that. And I just have not been productive these last 2 days, and I have a ton of stuff to do. I would like to have a crochet along for the Granny Square starting on May 1st, but I have to finish the patterns. We'll start with the Crocheters Learn to Knit course. A sweater is a huge project. And also, Julie, you're welcome to come along to the meetings if you, even if you don't knit. You can come hang out. I should put that in the event Like, everyone's welcome to come, whether you're working on it or not. Let's see. This is the Superstar. Yes, this is the 6-day Superstar. It starts out the same as the star, and then back here on round 9, we added a chain space, and then we added another point, so it has 14 points. And now we're actually on the first repeat of round 7. You know, the 6-day kid blanket is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it repeats. And I made the row numbers the same in all the projects so that you could change color just to make it easier for people to remember, and make the different striping effects, etc. What is a crochet along? It is everybody works on the same project at the same time. So we started on, let's see, this is I always do 6 days, a 6-day crochet along, because all my patterns are called 6-day whatever. It went viral, and it's my thing. I'm a one-hit wonder. So everything is called 6-day whatever, and most of them can be made in 6 days or less. But yeah, so I always do a 6-day crochet along, and I go live for 6 days, and I basically show how to get the project started. I don't always finish in 6 days. It's possible. But yeah, it's just for people to work together. And sometimes I do it on TikTok Live. Sometimes I do crochet alongs in my Facebook group. And I also have a membership community, and I do different crochet alongs and knit alongs and classes over there. The McKnitiverse is a paid community, so I do what people say they want to do over there. Sally says she's trying new things with crocheting. What new things are you trying? And thank you for the likes. Thanks for the follows. This is a really fun community. I enjoy coming live on this platform. It's really fun. But I think mostly people want to see how to do my projects, because I don't make tutorial videos to go along with everything. I'm good at writing patterns, and I'm not as good at making video content, but I do enjoy going live and like talking to people and hanging out. It is fun to work with. You know, I love this weight of yarn. I like chunky yarn. There are not too many yarns that are this weight, which is 5 weight, but this is what I'm using. And it's a 5. It calls for a 6mm hook, but for the Superstar, it's not quite all the way round, so it requires very loose tension. So I think this is an 8mm hook to make mine. It's super loose, you can see. Never put scissors in your pocket? Oh my goodness. I do find the yarn fun to work with, but I deconstructed a bunch of different ones in order to, I'll pull the wallpaper out to match my friend's wallpaper for her beach house that she has. I live on the Outer Banks, and I have this friend I've known forever. She was actually my dance student way back when, and we became friends as we both grew up. I don't know, I'm maybe only I feel like it seemed like at the time I was so much older than her, but I think I'm only about 8 years older than her. And, you know, when you dance, you have friends of all ages. But yeah, she was my dance student, and she has a beach house out here on the Outer Banks, and yeah, making a blanket for her beach house. You only feel motivated to work on projects when you're watching people on live crocheting. Oh, you need a community. I generally don't like knots. I got myself a knot there. I might take that out later. I am enjoying this yarn. I don't know. It seems like one of those yarns that they're like not gonna keep, you know, they have like their seasonal yarns or whatever that they do. I don't really know. Yeah, I used to be a dance teacher, and I have a master's degree in dance, actually. Wow, why did I cut such a long tail? What was I thinking? Okay, I think, friends, that I should bring this back in or this, because there's a lot of dark colors. There's a lot of dark colors down here, and I think I want to lighten it up. This is what I did before. I did this. Should I do this again? Or should I do this? So I'll just call this one Rose, and I'll call this one White. So Rose or White? Rose or White? Leave it. You have done so much. Yeah, I'm going to leave it. But what should I do next? This one? I think I have 2 votes for Rose. Cake or turd? Okay. I've got 2 votes for Rose. So I'm going to go with that. Okay, and this is round 2. Everyone's saying cake. Okay, so if I weren't making joining a new color, I would have finished right here. Would I have? Yes, I would have finished right here. So I'm going to start a new join here. This yarn has like a fluffy feeling. It feels fluffy. It's really nice. Okay, this has to be on this side for me to not go crazy. Okay, so I'm joining here, and I'm going to do a DC3 together, but if you were landing there and not starting a new color, you would start with a chain 2 and a DC2 together. Oh, this looks nice picking up from here. Okay, and then I always mark it having a hard time picking it up with my nails. I always mark it just so you don't get confused on the way back. Okay, now we have to skip 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to work into this one. So it's 3 double crochet in the same stitch. Skip 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3 in the mountain. So this is giving you a repeat, but the reason the repeat is there is so that I didn't have to write a different row. Didn't have to make the instructions 8 miles long. So you're not repeating this at all on this first time, but the next repeat, you'll have to repeat the skip 2, 3 double crochet. But on this first round, you don't have to. You just have the DC3 together, skip 4, 3 double crochet, skip 2, 3, 3, 3 in the top of the mountain. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Lori, I was calling those yarn turds. And then skip 2, 3 double crochet. And again, the pattern will tell you to repeat until you are 5 stitches from the bottom of the valley. The fifth one, 1, 2, 3, 4, whoops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your last one will be in the 5th stitch before the valley, center valley. And then you skip 4 and you DC3 together. I'm just working over an end there. I will go back and weave everything in later when I'm done. I don't tie knots and I don't only work over. One, 2, 3, 4, skip 4, 3 double crochet. Hold on, Julie, are you still here? I need a moderator. Skip 2. Okay, hold on. Ooh. Let's see. What is your name? Mama. Okay, I added you as a moderator. We might have a troll. Okay. User 99, blah, blah, blah. Stop trolling. Get rid of the trolls. Thank you for sharing the live. Yeah, we have this user 99876 whatever who keeps asking, hello, what are you knitting? I'm crocheting. I think you're trolling. So you can leave or my moderator's going to kick you. skip 4, DC3 together in the bottom. Thank you, my dear. I don't think I'm paused, am I? If I paused myself, I did it accidentally. Okay, thank you. Skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 double crochet. Skip 2, 3, 3, 3 in the top. Skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next. Uh-oh. Skip 4. DC3 together in the valley. I think I missed a stitch right there. I think I missed a single crochet. So I'm going to fudge this. Put this one right here. Try refreshing your screen. Skip 2, 3, 3, 3. Two, three, 4. 4 feels like a lot to skip, but it's okay. Hey, Skinny Bridget. I definitely follow you, girl. Yeah, that happens to me sometimes on my on the laptop, because I have you on my phone on overhead, and then I'm signed into another account on my laptop, and I have to remember to make that other account a moderator. I am making the 6-day superstar blanket. And I am on the first repeat of round 2. I am using Karen Ogo Colorama, and I'm deconstructing the cakes because some had colors I wanted and others I didn't want, and so I'm matching up colors with my friend's wallpaper. I don't know how much I can pull back, but I can I can just like slide it at the end of the live. I'll hold it up. It's getting big. And I'll show the wallpaper too when I finish this round. Yes, it's worked in the round. It's based off of the 6-day kid blanket, which was like my original pattern. High Curiosity Crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 3 star blankets. I have the 6-day star blanket, the 6-day super star blanket, and the 6-day supernova blanket. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 6-day star has 7 points. Starts in the middle and you go up, keep going until it's whatever size you want. The 6-day superstar has 14 points. Same thing, it starts the same way, and then we add the additional points in between. And it's pretty much circular. And then the supernova starts out like the star, keep going for a little while, and then you add the points a little later on. So it's got some large points, 7 large points and 7 small points. Yes, I did. I added the green. Isn't it lovely? I love it. I'm in love with these two together. I might head up the road to Joann's this weekend and see if I can get a little bit more of that, or go through the rest of the Ogos that I have. I don't have that many. I just bought them to try them out when they first came out. And then I bought a few more to do this blanket with because the colors were right and they were on sale, like 3 for 2, or I don't remember what the sale was, but they were on sale. But I pulled this green out of one of them that's like mostly blues and greens. But yeah, I deconstructed quite a lot of my stash of them. Thanks for following. I know, the green and off-white. Yeah, they were marked down, so I don't know. I might go see what else they have. I live on the Outer Banks, so it's 2 hours to go to Chesapeake or Virginia Beach and look for them. Hey, Sissy. Welcome. But I'll show the wallpaper that I'm matching up at the end. Oh, I have not seen them at my Walmart. Whoops. Yeah, I would make a whole blanket out of these 3 colors. This color that I'm working with here is just the whole skein is that color. It's not like, it doesn't have multiple colors in the skein. So I got like 3 of those so I can bring that white in. Kind of wish I had brought it in down here, the white. Maybe like on the single crochet rows like I did here. But I think when the whole thing is done, it'll look okay. It'll be fine. When I start bringing in the purples and the dark rose and the wine and the burgundy again, then I think it'll all come together. I'm making the 6-day Superstar blanket. I'm on the first repeat of row 2. Oops. I'll do a supernova crochet along sometime in the future as well, so TikTok, you can have all your star blankets, all your 6-day star blankets. All right, Bridget. Thanks for stopping by. Whoops. It's normal for a little bit of curling to happen on this round. It's okay. It'll be okay. You don't have to keep going up a hook size. Once you get past like here, the setup rounds, unless it's like, you know, like that, and it's really not laying down, but just this little bit is fine. You can smooth it out and it pretty much lays down, you're fine. If it's ruffling, like doing this, then you have made a mistake and you have too many stitches. So sometimes I see people say, mine's ruffling. I kept going up a hook size and up and up and up and it's still ruffling. Well, it shouldn't ruffle. It definitely should not ruffle. It should lay flat. And I don't think I've been, well, I guess I have. I've been doing it, but I haven't been saying I'm doing it. I lay my work down at the end of every round or every row, and sometimes even in the middle of a row, and I admire it. And while I'm admiring it, I'm checking it over. I'm noticing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm not one to be like, oh no, I had to frog. You know, but it is frustrating when you have to frog a lot or you keep making mistakes. So, 2, 3, 4. So that just helps to avoid like frustration from having to frog a lot. When you're skipping over this many, you want to keep these stitches close together. Don't want to let them slide apart on the hook. And that's how you end up with big gaps. Skip 2, 3, 3, 3 in the top. Oh, thank you, my dear. I just slowly was sliding over to the right, wasn't I? Or maybe it's possible my phone is moving. Hey, Linda. Oh, I'm getting tired. I'm almost at the end of this round. I think this is going to be it for me tonight. Thank you for the likes. Happy vibes. If you want to jump into one of these blankets, I mean, this is day 4 of the crochet along, but I have the replays posted on my YouTube channel, so you can always go over there and work along with me over there. And just show up tomorrow wherever you're at. You're welcome to just come and hang out and work on whatever you're working on with me while you're here. You don't have to work on a superstar blanket, but I hope you'll try it. 2, 3, 4. It was so nice when the star blanket went viral, and I was so happy to see the star blanket kind of having its moment. I'm feeling better too. I was feeling kind of crappy earlier, but I ate right before I guess I hadn't really eaten much today. I feel like I ate. You stopped working on a bikini set? You tired? I mean, when I start making when you start making a lot of mistakes, it's like, okay, and this feels like a big jump, and it is, but it's time to slip stitch. I'm going to pull that out. I actually think, what do y'all think? Should I do another round with this color? That it's picking out yarn now. I think I should do another round in this color. I think that will really... Yeah, thanks for asking. My legs are actually okay. I thought I would be sore, but I'm not sore today. I'm just tired. It's probably why I'm tired, really, because I'm not used to exercising that much. So this is for the people that are new to the live. This is the wallpaper that I'm matching. These are some of my choices so far. And then I have more. I have this that I'm going to knock over the pile of yarn turds. I have this that I haven't brought in yet. Maybe that should be next. And then maybe I should go back to some of the purples. What do y'all think? Because I haven't brought this one in at all yet. So that definitely needs to come in. And more purple needs to come in. And I have lots of those. I don't have too much more of this one though. and I really like it. And I maybe have enough to do like one more single crochet round pretty soon with this sage green. I really would like to have a little bit more of that sage green to throw in because it, to me, is just the world. But I like green. My friend is more of a purple person, so we'll see. And I have plenty of this. I have all of this, and I have, yeah, after I'm going to do one more row of this rose, and then I think these two colors are going to be next. I want to get all the colors in there before I start repeating too much. I'm going to pull this down and just say goodbye. Come on. Nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to see me that close up. And my hair is wet. I am a sight. Hey, Mari, I see you, girl. Yeah, I am a sight. I just took a bath. All right, friends, I will thank you for being here. I'm going to sign off, and I will, oh, thanks for the balloons and the gamepad and the chicken leg and the rose. Oh my gosh, chicken leg. So cute. You guys, TikTok, you are the best. You truly are the best. I love coming live on this platform. It's always a really great time. You know, in the end of the live, TikTok says, how was your experience? And I'm always like, it was great. I really enjoy it. So I'll be here tomorrow night, same time, 9 p.m., working on my superstar blanket. It's been really fun having y'all help me choose colors for this. All right. Oh, I love you too. All right, TikTok. Good night. Have a good one.